Alright then guys, what is up? I'm AsgardsChamp. Welcome to the next episode of my playthrough of Total War Saga Thrones of Britannia. Just before we kick off this episode with this battle that we left at the end of the last episode, just want to point out in the description below there are links to my Twitter and Instagram, trying to build a bit of a community, a bit of a following on there, so if you'd like to follow me, I greatly appreciate it. And with that all said, let's get straight into it. So, we ended up with this battle. I think we were defending here, and it was against the army of Lachlan. Yeah, I mean, let's just get straight into it. I'm going to fight this one on the battlefield, so I'll see you there. Alright then, so we're defending this one. It's raining, doesn't really affect this battle, I guess, a great deal. One thing I remembered from the end of the last episode is that this army that we're fighting against have a set of catapults, so getting my cavalry in behind them would be very good for me. Now they're going to be deploying over here in what looks like probably in this town. I'm pretty sure I can sit back and defend, I don't have to go to them, but the catapults might be in here, which might make it a bit difficult for me to send my cav to get them. We'll see. In the meantime, what I'll do is I'll set the troops up defensively. I'm going to keep them maybe as far back as possible, just on account of those catapults, maybe in this corner over here, but then maybe set my cavalry. I mean, I guess I'd only really need one unit of cavalry to take out the catapults, maybe leave them all the way over here. But I'll do all of that and then I'll be back with you. Alright then, so as I said, set up the troops in this corner here. Hopefully that'll keep them a bit protected. Just a quick overview of how I've done everything then. So I've got my swords in the middle, flanked by 2 units of spears. I can't remember if they have cav or not, probably that they probably do. I've then got a second line of infantry at the back here. I have axemen, and I also have my berserkers here as well. General in the middle, and then spearmen on the flanks at the back, my usual formation there. Also what I've done this time is at the front, I've put my javelins. I'm going to send them forward to do a bit of skirmishing before their troops kind of hit my front line. I've also hidden my cavalry in these trees here, so hopefully they'll get some good flanking maneuvers, hopefully on their skirmishes, but we'll see. And then, as I said as well, all the way over here I've put my weaker horsemen, my scout cavalry. So as soon as I see where that catapult is, I'm going to head over to it, at least once their troops have moved away from it. They may leave a unit in for defense. If they do that, then we'll have to deal with it as it comes, but let's see. I'll start the battle and then I'll see you guys once everyone's a bit closer to us and when there's some action. Alright then, so their catapults are not quite in range yet, but I am going to start sending my skirmishers forward just to deal with theirs, just to harass them a little bit more than anything. Now their catapults here at the back, it's going to start shooting at me any minute now, so I'm actually going to send my cav after them. The rest of their troops are going to be heading towards me. When they see these guys, they might send some troops over to defend. We'll see. We'll see. So this big rock formation here in the middle is going to prevent them from forming up nicely. So that's good. It's going to disrupt them a little bit. Let's keep these guys running around. I've got them on skirmish mode, so they will just keep running as and when they need to. My cav are sat here. I'll get some flanking maneuvers in with them as and when I can. Actually going to take these spears here and move them across this way, just because they have cav on the flank there. My scout cavalry now moving into the catapults. Catapults still kind of out of range of us. They probably were shooting at these javelin men actually. Either way, cav have got to them now, so that's good. That should take them out of the equation. Let's keep these guys shooting where they can. Alright, they've got cavalry coming at me now, so let's pull them back. And we're just going to pull them back this way so that my cav can... Actually, they've been spotted anyway, let's just get them charged in. Pull the javelins back. It's fine now, actually, they've been tied up by my cavalry, so let's keep them going. These are scout cavalry, so they're actually not going to sit there. They're not going to charge me, sorry, so I might just sit my guys in shield wall and leave it at that. Let's just move these guys back again. Alright, they're sending most of their troops down this right hand flank, so let's actually start charging these guys now. And then let's send the rest of the troops over this way. take them out of shield wall. My bad. But yeah, let's get them all moved across, because the problem is that I don't want this right-hand flank to kind of fail. Now they've got their spears moving into my cav, which we don't want. So let's move them away. Let's try charge their troops here. We should win on the left flank here. I'm hoping anyway. Let's have my archers shoot at their skirmish cavalry there. Ah, that's not good. We got caught there a little bit. Let's just keep the guys shooting.
Our men run from the enemy. This is shameful.
Okay, their general's there now as well. Let's pop a rally here, because some of our troops are actually running. It's our spearmen as well. That's not actually that good. Let's send some more troops in. Alright, berserkers, let's get them charged in now. The general's over here now. I'm hoping if I can take the general, they'll all start to run away. More spearmen here. Let's actually just leave them there. Don't want to charge them in unnecessarily. We are breaking some units here. Let's send all of these guys in. I've just realised actually I've got my scout cavalry over here. Probably getting shot at by these guys, but let's see. And my other cavalry here as well. Let's charge down these javelin men. That was my mistake for forgetting about them. Never mind, it's done now. But yeah, let's charge these skirmishers down. These bowmen here want to come this way. Okay, they managed to sneak a unit around us here. Pull the archers over this side, because I think we're doing alright over this side now. We do have a wavering unit of feared spearmen here, but let's get everyone charged in and then we should be alright. These guys are now free as well. Let's send my general on theirs. Get the axemen charging into the back of these guys here. Where are my cav? There they are. Let's continue taking down their skirmishers where possible. Yeah, we've been getting chewed up by their skirmishers, my cavalry. That's again, my mistake. I did forget about them. It's difficult to micro all the units sometimes, but there you go. More of our units fleeing. I believe that might have been a unit of my cav. Let's get these guys around the side for flanking. We've also got some guys charging in here, and we have these guys too. General's here. Let's get him on these units. I'm not doing too well on the right-hand side of this engagement here. Cavalry look to be all gone. That's not good. But we do have these units all spare who...
The men have been routed. They are leaving the field.
Yeah, we can charge these guys into the backs of everyone. Again, let's get their general dead and off the battlefield. Let's send these guys across this way. Kind of spread them out a little bit and get some rear charges in. Our javelin men are now out of ammo, but I'm actually going to keep them back. These spears who have run and come back, I'm just going to keep them back.
The enemy general is dead.
Nice, enemy general dead.
The battle is turning in our favor.
That should hopefully cause a nice chain rout, which we'll take advantage of. It looks like it has done, so that's good. Let's actually send troops after the running enemies. Kill as many as we can. Let's send these guys over too. Although they're probably going to get away because the border's right here. There we go, we've won the battle. Yeah, bit messy. Probably could have done better had I have microed my cavalry properly. Kind of forgot about them there, and that wasn't ideal. It's not a good idea to do that, but there you go. That's what happens sometimes. Yeah, I'm going to let these guys charge the rest of these off the battlefield, and then I'll see you back on the campaign map. Nice, so I managed to take out quite a lot of their units, which is good for us, and the ones that are remaining, apart from this unit of Eastman Hunters here, are all pretty weak, so that's good. I think we'll take the replenishment on this occasion. It is 13%. I believe this is in between kind of the end turn phase, so I guess once I click this Take on Warriors button, I will see you on the next turn. Cool, so enemy killed in battle. I'm assuming that's the general from the last one that we just fought. Oswald's gained a trait. All good. Let's just quickly check through these. Low public order in North Mercia and Ormereb. Where is that? Up in the north. Okay, cool. That's fine. I think we just took that settlement in the last turn, I believe. And we've got some skills available for some of our generals. So this is the Giant Slayers, who are my little force all the way down in the south. I'm going to give him Quartermaster just so he gets a bit more movement. That seems to have been a problem that they've had in the past. So yeah, let's keep them moving around. We do need to decide what we're doing with these guys. I think maybe we wait one more turn, let these guys finish replenishing. These spearmen will have a few more men as well, and then we can maybe move in to take Derby here. And hopefully that'll bait out this army to attack me, and then we can take Nottingham straight afterwards. Let's see. We've got skills available for one of our governors. So this is one of the guys we put up in the north. Let's just give him the customary point into Scribe as the first one. More income is always good. Alright, now I need to just refresh my memory as to what was going on everywhere. Okay, so we have our army here, the Swords of Wayland. There's only 8 units in this particular force here. Now, an army of Lachlan has sailed over. The little yellow man there would suggest that they're not fully replenished. And I can't really see the troops, unfortunately, to be able to tell. I do wonder what's the best course of action here. I could sail right past them. But then they're likely to take this settlement from me, and potentially could move south as well. Now, we did think that this might be an issue, that there might be more armies over this side that these guys, the Swords of Wayland, might encounter. I guess my other option is to bring them back onto land and maybe defend it. Given that they're not fully replenished and only 3 units stronger than me, I might be able to win it. Maybe. Looks like they've got at least 1 unit of cav. We do have some spears though. Tell you what, I'll come back to that one. I'm not too sure what I want to do there just yet. So the other thing is that the Death Givers here, they just fought that battle. Now they need to finish this army off, so I think we should do that straight away.
Move up. Plunder and glory.
Yeah, we'll auto-resolve this one. And we'll fight defensively just so as to not lose any more men than we need to. Awesome, we only lost 16 men, that's perfect. We'll take the replenishment. It's not very much money, so... Okay, killed another enemy in battle, that's fine. Now we need these guys to replenish as fast as possible. Looks like they're going to take attrition if they stay where they are, so let's just move them into the trees here. Let them replenish a little bit. We need them to take this settlement, ideally. I think that should be my next target, and then we can kind of move round to Altclut here, and then Dunblan. And then we'll kind of decide from there what we want to do with them. Let's move further north then as well. We had a couple of armies, yeah, so we took this settlement with the Fury of Tyr, and I think we killed the king as well. So we should probably finish this army off. Yep, again, auto-resolve this one, fight defensively. Awesome. Again, just take the replenishment, it's only a little bit, but it helps. And let's get these guys moved back into the settlement, just so they can replenish it as winter, so we don't want to leave any troops out in the snow, if possible. Okay, we've got Thor's Hammer over here. Now they can take this settlement, which I think we should just do straight away. We'll occupy that. So that's another one under the belt, and I think from here, yeah, I'm in 2 minds really as to whether I want to move them north or south. There's only like 3 small settlements here. I think we decided, or at least I mentioned in the last episode, that a smaller army might be able to come through and take these ones later on. Doesn't have to be my big stack of Thor's hammer. They could probably move south and maybe better to do that with them. Yeah, okay, I think that's what we'll do next turn. So we've got low public order again now in a few more places. It's to be expected because we've just taken settlements here, so that's fine. I think that's it for this turn. We're looking like we're in a good position. It's just this situation I'm not too sure as to what to do. I don't really want to leave them on the sea and fight a naval battle, but then my option is, well, my decision is, do I sail them away anyway and ignore them and kind of sacrifice this settlement? I think that's a bad idea. We shouldn't do that. Let's get them back onto land. That's not good either. They're going to take attrition. Okay, there's not much I can do about that. At least now they're on land if they want to attack me. Or if they want to land here, I think they'll have to attack me. And I guess we'll just have to deal with it. But let's see. I'll actually, sorry, there's traits gained here as well for a few more people. Cool, he's gained a new action in battle, or ability, sorry, in battle. Surge, that's fine. Provides a temporary bonus to charge and charge speed for nearby units. That's quite good. Cool. That's fine. Right, we'll end the turn and let's see if these guys attack me. Alright, so we've got a smaller faction here. Cecilwig. They've offered a declaration of friendship, but they want me to pay them. They're basically a nothing faction, and they're on what, the sort of western Welsh coast. I'm just going to decline that. Really baffled as to why they'd even bother.
A shame, really.
Alright, so it looks like we've had a settlement sacked. I'll show you which one that is in a second. A few traits gained there. That's all fine. Check these in a minute. So, yeah, the army here of Lachlan, they landed and sacked Dumdale. It's better than them taking it, I guess. It looks like the units are fairly weak, but they do have Berserkers and Eastman Huskarls, so they've got pretty strong units here. I'm not sure whether we'll be able to win that fight. It's a bit tricky. Now, another thing I noticed as well, there was an army of Dublin around somewhere. Again, I only snatched a glimpse of them. Here they are. So it's 16 units. It looks like not very well replenished at all, but they're going to land here where I have basically got no one defending. All my armies are quite far away.
You can rely on us.
Bit concerning, this one. I wonder if it's possible for me to just make peace with them.
Then I'll decide how long you stay.
Now I could potentially pay them to make peace. I don't know how well they'll take that though. Let's say if we offered them, what, 3,000 as a starting point. Still insulting. Let's just offer a bunch, yeah, so no amount of money is going to sway them. They don't want to make peace. Okay. So that is a little bit concerning. That leaves me in a bit of a rubbish position. I need to send an army down here. Well, send an army down, or do I send this army up? How long would it take them to kind of get up this way? We're looking at a number of turns here. Probably 4 or 5 turns. I might kind of have to do it though. I'm going to move them up to Carliol for now. Start them moving anyway. The other option I've got is to kind of sail off the coast here and take these settlements with them, which might bring their army back, might pull them back, and they'll probably be able to get there a bit quicker. So that's that might be a smarter option actually. Let's see. And then even though we had plans to attack Northern Ireland with this army, we might have to put a pin in that one. Okay, we'll come back to it. Let's just check on these first of all. So we've got risk of rebellion in a bunch of places: North Mercia, Stratclute, and Armoreb. So Stratclute and Armoreb are up in the north. We have armies up there to deal with it. North Mercia, we've just sent our army away from there. That's probably why that's dropped the public order. Now we probably have enough to field another army, small one, if we want to replace that army with another small one to manage rebellions, but I don't know if I have the troops in the recruitment pool to do that. Because really I want to recruit for this army here. Something to keep an eye on. Let's see, if we have to recruit some troops down south, we'll do it. Low public order in West Riding and be honest, that's fine as well. Damaged buildings here. Cost me 1,800 to repair. You know what, let's just do it. Got the money at the moment. Okay, so options then. I think we should move the Death Givers over to attack this settlement here. It brings them further south as well, which is where they might be needed. If Difflin start taking these territories from me, I'm going to have to send one of my bigger forces to deal with it. Okay, then a bit further north then we have Fury of Tyr over here. So these guys might be worth, I mean, okay, so what I'm thinking is I've got Thor's Hammer here. I mean, I could send them north and just mop up these armies, but I feel like, these territories, sorry, but I feel like I would be wasting one of my better armies doing that. But at the same time, I don't want to start taking other settlements, move these armies away, and then they produce an army from here that ends up attacking me, and then I'm undefended. So yeah, a bit of a conundrum. The other option is I move these guys south, at least just to here, and then with the Fury of Tyr, we start moving them this way. Take these settlements if possible, and move them to Northern Ireland, which frees up the Swords of Wayland here to maybe be the defenders of this coastline, so to speak. I kind of like that idea better. I think it's a better use of the troops. It means that Thor's Hammer is still being useful, taking a walled settlement, which is something that they can do, and then potentially move north afterwards. So yeah, let's do that. It's not strictly to plan, but they never go to plan these wars, so that's fine. Let's just build the siege equipment and maintain the siege. And then, oops, where have they gone? Yeah, so with the Fury of Tyr, if I wanted to come down this way, I would be trespassing on Orkney's territory. But again, I don't really care about them that much, to be honest. So I think we just do it. Send them down here. One thing I didn't consider actually was their replenishment. They're going to lose out on a bit of that, but it should be okay. I'm not too worried about it. It depends how much resistance they encounter down this way. Hopefully not a lot. We'll see. Alright, I think that's all the movement done for these guys. It's just this army. I think let's fight them, I guess. Alright, relatively balanced. Balance of power there. I think I'm going to have to fight this one on the battlefield, so I will see you guys there. Alright then, I think we'll stick with the dry weather conditions here. Start the deployment. Pretty small battle this one. Their troops are dead centre. Cool. I guess I'll form the men up. It's going to be my usual thing, and then I will be back with you. Alright, so fairly basic setup here. Swords in the middle, spears on the flanks, axes at the back, and general right at the back with my skirmishers sitting just behind the front line. Okay, I'll start the battle, and I'll be back with you once we get a bit closer to them. Alright, so they've started shooting at us now, actually. I'm going to move the troops all up. I've also got some cav on the right hand flank here, so I need to be very careful of them. Let's get my archers into shooting range. Get everyone running now as well. I just need to be careful of this unit of cav. That's the only concern I have at the moment. Because they're staying where they are, so it looks like I am probably going to have to charge them. Okay, let's pull these axes forward. Same with these ones as well, actually. Let's swap the lines around a little bit. Let's actually put these guys... No, let's charge them. General can come back here and jump into shield wall as well. Come on, these guys need to form quick. So these guys are actually skirmisher cav. I keep... Well, I never notice it, but there you go. Alright, we've got one unit fleeing. Let's flank here. Let's just let them shoot at me. We can worry about them later once they've run out of ammo. Let's get shield wall going for these guys. Actually, let's not charge my general into these guys because these are really tough units here. Let's keep him in shield wall.
Our general is under attack.
So this is the Eastman Huskarls. They're tough. Spearmen look like they're going to deal with them though. I think that's just because they're reduced numbers. Let's actually charge them so they get surrounded. Looks like they are shooting at my general. Good job I kept him in shield wall. And I guess let's shoot at the cavalry while we've got ammo left. Try and get rid of as many of them as we can because they are throwing spears at my troops here. My spearmen. Looks like we are routing a lot of their troops, which is good. And I think that's just because they had sort of lower numbers really more than anything. Let's keep shooting at their cav. Going to be a bit of a grind this battle, I think, just because it's we're fighting against some tougher troops. These Huskarls are going down though, but they are taking quite a lot of my men with them. There we go, another unit is routing, which is perfect. My archers aren't really doing anything to theirs, so I'm going to stop shooting at them and maybe shoot into this blob here. Although they have put these guys into shield wall, I think. It's maybe not the best people to shoot at. I'm very reluctant to chase these guys off because they will actually take out a lot of my units. A lot of my men out of this unit, should I say. Let's keep charging them down. Flank into these guys. Okay, the Huskarls are down as well, so let's actually get these guys flanked. Cavalry are on the move, which makes me think they've run out of ammo, so let's get our spearmen charged in. Yep, they just got a nice flanking charge into the side of my axemen there. It's fine. Should be able to deal with it. Let's just keep shooting at the general for now. Hopefully we make short work of their cavalry here. As soon as more units become available from this blob, I will send them across. These guys are wavering, which is good. Maybe it's time to send my general in. Let's just move him to the side for now. There's no one else shooting at us anymore, so he can come out of shield wall with confidence that he's not going to get destroyed. Let's send my spearmen onto this cav. Get my general around here so we can flank them. That's it, we've routed a unit from here. And another one from there as well. I think all they've got left really is this unit of berserkers who don't run away. We're going to have to just kill them. And then their general here as well, who we're going to flank. We're going to actually chase some of these guys down, just so they don't come back to haunt me later. And I'll send my general against theirs, hopefully we can kill him. Send these spearmen after these guys as well. Just going to stop my archers from shooting completely. The berserkers are all dead now. Awesome, we win. Right, I'm going to keep chasing everyone, hopefully kill the general and take out as many men as possible. So I'll see you guys back on the campaign map. Awesome, so decisive victory there. We didn't lose too many men actually, we did alright. Managed to take out quite a lot of their units. There's only, what, 3 left? And they're all pretty weak. Let's, as usual, take the replenishment because we're probably going to have to fight these guys again.
Moving out.
Killed an enemy in battle again. Let's finish this. I'm not going to be able to reach. Let's try.
Now.
No, can't reach. Alright.
Soon, but not
Actually, I
just
probably would have been better off just putting them in the settlement for this turn, but never mind. Low public order in a few places again. Whatever. And risk of rebellion. Cool. All good. Not all good, but you know, not much I can do right now. Okay, next turn we'll have to finish this army off, get these guys back into replenishment, and I think I might recruit some more troops for them so that they can come down to this southern border here. I think they're going to be needed. I'm more than likely I'm going to lose a couple of these settlements. Hopefully not too many before we can get the situation back under control. It is a bit of a shame that Dyflin decided to join this war because it's definitely made things a bit more tricky for me in terms of managing my borders and whatnot. But there it is. That's what this game is like sometimes. Okay, I think that's everyone else has, you know, I've moved them all. Let's just check on these traits gained. That's fine. Nothing negative for us. So that's fine. I'll end the turn there. Awesome. So, a few things to note here. Let's just get through these notifications. No traits. Okay, we've got research. We've got our improved spearmen.
blood will flow.
So they will cost a little bit more money to upkeep, but we have the money, so it's fine. Alright, now one thing I wanted to mention. I just wanted to show you guys this because it's confusing me a little bit. I've been meaning to for like the last few turns and kept forgetting. So, okay, looks like there's only one of them left now. But there was this army of Sussex who have sailed really far north compared to where their territory lies. I am a little bit concerned. I don't think they will attack me because it means that they would end up with the Anglo-Saxons to fight against as well. But I am a bit confused as to why they've moved these guys up. The last time this happened was when they took
We will break bread, then seek a course.
they took a territory that had rebelled against me. Now, looking at who they're at war with, okay, they're actually at war with Lachlan and Dyflin as well. If only they'd go after Dyflin instead of Lachlan. Okay, I feel like I know what's coming then, and that they might be going after these northern territories here of Lachlan, which is a pain. I don't want them to take those at all, so I think that's going to make my decision for me in terms of what I do with Thor's Hammer. I think I should move them north. Good of them to send an army up to help and everything, even though we're not really allied. But it's not actually going to help me, it's going to hinder me. So, yeah, we'll get these battles fought and send them north. Research available then, so yeah, we've got the Master Spearman. What's the next one here? So this actually pushes the Haking one towards the army, which we don't want to do. But does reduce the replenishment for spear infantry, the amount of times. Sorry, the amount of turns it takes to replenish a unit in the recruitment pool. I don't want to do that one just yet. It's not really worth it, I don't think, just for the increased recruitment pool replenishment. I don't think, anyway. I think maybe the next one we should take here is the Professional Warriors. Again, that'll increase the upkeep for sword and axe infantry. But then the next one here, Offensive Masters, we will gain access to Danelaw Huskarls and Great Axemen. The other options available to me are to maybe go down Siege Warfare, but I don't really see the point. Catapults are not that good in this game. Probably doesn't really help us. Or Bodyguards and Companions actually helps out our generals, which is not necessarily a bad idea. There's also the Civic Trees, which we've not really done much with. Leadership, we can kind of get a few different buffs from this to income. Actually, that's not a bad one to go down, actually. Looking at it, we can get increased loyalty and influence for everyone. Right at the end here. Yeah, you know what I'm going to do? That I'm going to go with leadership. Why not? Low public order, aware of those, and skills available for Bjorn, who's a general. Let's give him... So this is the general of the Fury of Tyr. Let's actually just give him another point in champion. Perfect. Right then, so let's start moving the units around. So I guess first of all, we need to take out this army. They've actually got away from me. That's frustrating. Okay, you know what? Let's actually get these guys back into the settlement. I need to replenish them and I need to recruit as well. The army of Guthfrid are right on the coastline here. And they're definitely going to start causing me problems. I need to be as fast as I can with this. I am also going to upgrade these units here. Actually, let's just check the difference in upkeep. So, 10 gold difference for those ones. It's a bit of a jump there, actually. Quite a bit of a jump. It's about 30 gold. But the units themselves are like much better, so... yeah, let's just get them all upgraded.
We'll see this through.
And for recruitment then... I think we take the mailed Thanes. At least a couple more units of them. We've already got a couple of swordmen here, so I don't think we need to take any more of them. Skirmish-wise, we've got only one unit, so let's take a couple more units of archers. And then do we want some cav? I think cav are not a bad idea. Let's take at least one of the more advanced units, maybe berserkers here. We've got the money for all of this, so let's just do it. And do we then take the Thane horsemen? Again, this ends up being a very expensive transaction, but will give me a very decent army. Yeah, let's do it. Now they're going to take a few turns to replenish. I do want them to replenish properly before I start challenging that other army. But that's fine. We can afford to do it. To wait. Because we've got the other army coming up from the south as well. So one of them will get there eventually. We're going to take this settlement here. Probably have to fight this one on the battlefield when we get to it. The balance of power is not amazing. But that's okay. That'll be quite fun, I think. So let's maintain the siege there. That'll be a good settlement to have because of its location. It'd be good to have a walled settlement there, just bordering off the rest of our territory to the south. Okay, and then with the Fury of Tyr, we want to keep them moving towards this settlement here. Replenishment-wise, I think we're okay. While we're here, though, let's actually upgrade all of these. It's going to cost 900. But it's worth it. Let's make use of those experienced spearmen that we've got. Let's do the same. Actually, we're not in friendly territory here. Well, there's quite a lot of spearmen, so I might not upgrade all of these guys right off the bat. That will hurt my income quite a lot. Although that might not be a massive issue at the moment. Anyway, let's first of all take this settlement. Balance of power's way in our favour, so let's sort of resolve it. Fight it defensively as well. No need to risk the lives of the men. Perfect, so we only lost a few hundred there. And we'll occupy this settlement. Perfect. In terms of income, is it just me or has my income just dropped there after that? I'm sure that was up at 1,000 before we took that settlement. How come that put us into negative numbers? Interesting. Let's repair these buildings that are here. That could be why, maybe. I hope not, but... next turn, these guys are going to start moving north anyway, because I don't want Sussex to get any of these territories. They're probably going to end up getting one, though. But we'll see. We'll try to prevent it if we can. So I think that's everyone moved. Let's just have a check on the army down south. See if we can find them. There they are. Okay, so with these guys, we want to move them, yeah, to challenge this army. So let's get them moved over to Carlisle. It'll take them 4 or 5 turns before they get there. So yeah, I think this army of Guthfrid is going to do some damage to me before we can get it under control, but it'll be dealt with in due course. Okay, I don't think there's anything else to do in terms of armies. We've got a few more people gaining traits here, which is good. Nothing bad there. And I think with that, guys, I am going to end today's episode. So if you made it this far, as always, thank you very much for watching. It is greatly appreciated. If you like the video, make sure you leave a like. If you have any tips or feedback, comment. And if you like this video and you want to see more like it, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell for notifications. So with that, I will see you guys on the next one.